Hello, hello, hello. This is Ask Marie again, talking about 90-day fiancé before the 90 days. We have Tarik, who's from Virginia Beach, Virginia. He's 43 years old. And we have Hazel, who's 25 years old, from the Philippines. Now, Dion is Tarik's brother, and it's been said they had planned that he would come to the Philippines during Tarik's visit with Hazel. Tarik does not know a lot about Hazel, and Hazel does not volunteer any information. But when Dean comes, because he's been telling Tarik all along, don't go, she's a gold digger. She's just trying to make a better life for herself in the U.S. so she can support her family and her children. Well, Tarik has a daughter, but Hazel at this point, up until this point, has not mentioned the fact that she has a son that's 3 years old. He lives with his father. And this will always be a connection between the son and the father for Hazel. Tarik was not aware of that until his brother came to the Philippines. And he's very direct in his questions. He's asking her, he's talking about the status of Hazel and her former boyfriend. And she's a little reluctant to answer. Then he asked her, do you have children? She says, yes, I have a son. Where is he? And why is he not with you? She said that he's with his father because the father was financially better off than she was, and she could not take care of that son. And Dean says Dean is not happy. He's very direct. He says, what kind of woman would let her child go to another person other than herself? And are you looking for a better life in the U.S.? And Hazel's very upset about this. Now, Dean does not know anything about being a woman, let alone a woman with a child who wants the best for that child and is willing to let that child be raised by another family member. Now, who would be better than another parent? The child is still with a parent. I don't know what her future plans are with this child or with this child's father, but Tarik is starting to look like an outsider. Hazel runs away from the situation after Dean storms out of the restaurant. Now, Hazel has something going on in her life. I knew she must have had a past that involved some pain, but she also had a plan. And her mom kind of rushed in on Tarik, asking him to be baptized so it looked good. They're worried about how it looks when Tarik marries her daughter. And he says no, and I don't blame him. He has to be himself, But now Hazel is running away. I think she's thinking that she's lost all possibility of marrying Tarik and moving to the United States and for a better life in the United States. Now, we have to be fair. Tarik has had a previous relationship where it didn't work out, and he does have a little girl. So he knows what it's like to have a child to raise without living with the mother. So he's more understanding, as it seems, than Dean is. And if he's willing to go along with her, she has a boy, he has a girl. And they're with, his daughter is with him. Her son is with his father. They're both with a parent. He is understanding that, but Dean is not. Dean just wants him to leave this girl alone. Dean should leave them alone and let them decide what they want to do, because as my pastor always said, when 4 feet meet between the sheets, there's nobody else there anyway. So what do you think Tarik should do? What do you think the outcome of Tarik and Hazel's relationship is going to be like in view of Dean stepping in the middle? Let me know what you think in the comments, and do subscribe.